So when I set out to design this houndstooth pattern, I just searched on the internet for an image that was very geometric in shape. Since I'm a math teacher by trade, I knew I didn't need to purchase a stencil, and I didn't want to spend $30 or $40 for one. And I definitely didn't want to cut out a stencil. So I decided to go ahead and take a blown up houndstooth pattern, and I wanted to make the square itself about 3 inches. And you'll see that reference throughout the tutorial. In this instance, I actually took a yardstick and measured 3 inches apart on both ends, and then also on this direction, but you don't actually see that in the picture. And I measured from the bottom up, and I just taped off horizontal stripes every 3 inches, and I marked that spot. I also smoothed down the edges of the blue tape. And by the way, this is really cheap. It's not even name brand tape, in order to have a good line. Next, I vertically laid out the tape, and as you can see, I'm a lefty because I worked from left to right, and I went all the way to the edge of the desk and actually marked off 3 inches as well. And you'll see here that I have 3-inch squares all along the desktop. That's going to be the basis for my houndstooth pattern. Again, I smoothed the edges really well. This is an example of once the tape was removed, I actually did probably 3 layers, letting each layer dry in between. And I started out painting horizontally, then vertically and horizontally again. But once you start doing the patterns in all different directions, it's not going to matter. And then plus this is going to be a highly distressed item. So you see this square is the basis of this square. And that's how we're getting started. And you could see that the paint still came up a little bit. And, you know, I was not OCD about it. I was not obsessing about it. If you're the kind that's going to obsess, you probably want to invest in more expensive tape and give extended period of time between lifting the tape off and actually moving on to the next step. And as you can see from this photo, I went ahead and taped off every square diagonally. And that is going to set up the first leg or the point of the houndstooth project. And you can see that. And then again here. And I also pushed down really well on this tape in order to make sure there wasn't a lot of bleeding. And pick up on the next video for continuation of this houndstooth tutorial.